If anyone's watching this, I'm being held hostage by Ray and Jill of Scaped Nature, St Giles Road, Norwich. Help!
I'm coming closer. Good morning everybody, so got my morning coffee. It is, I don't know why I looked at my wrist, it's too early in the morning. I'm up and ready, and today we're going on a trip to the grand opening of Scaped Nature, which is a new kind of aquascaping arty planty store in Norwich. So I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be a few special guests there as well. So stay tuned and enjoy the video.
It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps.
So, good day everybody and welcome to this video. So we're about to start the epic voyage and I just put it in the sat nav. It's going to take us about 2 hours to get there. We're running a little bit behind, but hopefully we'll still get there for the actual opening time. I wanted to get there a bit earlier, but not to worry. So let's get this party started. Okay, so we've made it to Scaped Nature, just around the corner. We're parked up, so let's go out and explore the shop. I don't really know too much what to expect other than it's an aquascaping slash arty planty shop. Let's go check it out. Wait for this car to go first. Bit of a background story of how the shop sort of first came into existence, what inspired you to open it, and the process pretty much.
Yeah, sure. I mean, basically I set up an aquarium, my first aquarium in life, just a few years ago for my infant son who liked fish. I never went into a pet shop, and discovered aquascaping and really fell in love with it straight away. Before long I had 4 tanks running in the house and really enjoyed it, got a lot from it. I'd taken time out to be a full-time dad for a few years and I was getting back to the point now, he's ready to go to school. I was thinking about what next, and I wanted to do something I was passionate about, and that's why I decided to open up Scaped Nature and to start a store. So I guess it was because I knew nothing about it, read a book on setting up an aquarium technically, and then after that started to look for some specific stuff online and started seeing pictures, started seeing video of aquascape tanks, and just fell in love with them really. The guiding sort of, the people that I started to get engaged with, George Farmer was kind of #1 there, looked at the Green Machine and stuff as well, obviously Takashi Amano videos, lots of other stuff, and Green Aqua. So I followed George for a couple of years, tended to take his advice on things, and it was actually, in terms of setting up this business, what really pushed me over the edge was seeing a video of the launch of the new Green Aqua showrooms in the summer last year. And when I saw what those guys had created, I just thought, that's what I want to do. So that pushed me over the edge. And I reached out to George right away to see if he might be interested in doing some work with us to actually get the business up and running.
There's a lot of sort of houseplanty, arty work as well. Is that, how did you sort of put the two together? Because it's a brilliant idea. Like, you've got plants in an aquarium, why not have houseplants outside? I mean, I love the setup behind you there. You can see you've got the plants overhanging the aquarium. So how did that sort of connection bond come together?
Sure, I think
it is a brilliant connection.
I think there's a real natural fit, and I think they go beautifully together. You know, having an aquarium at home, having an aquascape at home, surrounded by other plants and other sort of pieces, you know, it creates more than just a centerpiece, if you like. You know, it creates an environment.
It extends
quite an exactly. And it all just sort of comes together and links together. My wife's also into moss art. She enjoys terrariums and other sorts of plants, so they joined come together. And then the physical space itself, there's lots of window space at the front of our shop, not suitable for running big tanks. You just couldn't do it unless you had the windows all blocked out, which wouldn't be a good thing. So it lent itself really well actually to having terrestrial plants out there. And yeah, we just thought it all fits together really nicely.
Thanks for your time, and good luck with the shop in the future.
And thank you, Nathan, it's great to have you here.
George, obviously you've had quite a bit of an input into setting up this shop and helping out. How did that sort of relationship between you, Ray and Jill come about, and what input have you actually had on the setting up?
Yeah, Ray reached out to me on email and mentioned that he was interested in setting up a new shop. Could I help him?
Yeah.
Basically, simple as that. And I gave him a call and we had a really good chat. It seemed like we had a similar kind of outlook and wanted similar things from an aquascaping store. So yeah, I collaborated with them quite closely, gave them all the contacts they needed for supplies, helped out with the shop kind of layout, the actual practical processes of creating the aquascapes, marketing, yeah, kind of been helping them every step along the way with regard to the aquatics. Have very little to do with the terrestrial side, the terrariums and stuff.
You've actually scaped some of these tanks, so
Yeah.
you just want to talk us through like each tank?
Yeah, sure. So this is the Aquascaper 1200, Kessel lighting, Manzanita wood, Frodo stone, cosmetic sand foreground, tropical soil in the background, and we've got a classic kind of what I call the George Farmer mix plant. So we've got Cryptocorini in the soil, we've got epiphytes, so Anubias, Bucophilandra, Trident fern, and then finally we've got some Lobelia palustris in the red there, in the centre, has a nice background. So 2 filters, a Wase Biomaster 600s with inline CO2, don't know if you can see in the cabinet.
Yeah.
We've got the 2 of the Wase Biomasters there, pressurised CO2 inline. Aquascape glass pipework set, and yeah, it gets 50% water change at least once a week. And it's 5 weeks old now.
This is the biggest tank we've got here, right?
Yeah, so 320 litres or 85 US gallons. Similar kind of layout in terms of the equipment, apart from the lighting's the Twin Star 900S. This is the Aquascaper 900, so it's 30 centimetres smaller than the 1200. Raw concrete grey cabinet, as are all of the cabinets. Again, it's got the Wase Biomaster filtration. It's only got the one that's disconnected. Pressurised CO2 in line. And tropical soil, we've got red maple leaf stone or rock here, which is quite high impact. We wanted to have a distinctive different style in each of the scapes, so we've gone for using different materials, different plants, different fish, to give the customers the best kind of spectrum possible in terms of what they can achieve. Marsilea Hasuta foreground, got different crypts here, Albida brown parva, Starogyne repens, Lagonendrome boldii, Bacopa compact, Hydrocotyle tripartita, Anubias pangolino, Bucophilandra red, and then some Rotala Vietnam in the background, the red stem plant that's just recently been trimmed back.
I like the immersed growth sort of factor on this tank as well.
Yeah, this is really good. The immersed growth is great because the plant has unlimited access to CO2 in the air. It's obviously nearer the light source, so it actually grows really, really quickly like that, and it takes up more nutrients from the water. Aquascaper 600, this is the Twin Star 600E lighting, glass pipework set there from Evolution Aqua. We've got a CO2 drop checker here. This measures the CO2 in the water by changing colour from yellow to blue. Green is optimum. Again, a Wase Biomaster filtration, pressurised CO2, but instead of in line, we've actually got in tank. So we've got a diffuser here. You can see the CO2 bubbles coming out there. We've also got the Twin Star steriliser fitted. This is basically producing extra oxygen. And then aquascape wise, we've actually got regular pea gravel here with a base layer of the Tropica plant substrate, fossilised wood, which is the rock you can see there. Got some sort of generic bogwood, and then loads of epiphyte plants. So we've got the Bulbitis, Bucophilandra red, and some Cryptocorini parva in the foreground there, some various mid-ground crypts as well. Finally, we've got another twin star. Yeah, this is a Twin Star 600S, the Aquascaper 600. 2 of these, Iwagumi, and you've just seen the the other type. Classic Sands-on Iwagumi, which means 3 rocks. Got the master stone here on the right, and then 2 kind of secondary stones. Classic kind of carpeting plant here, Eleocharis acicularis mini, which is a Tropica 1-2 grow tissue culture. And then behind that, in the mid-ground area, we've got Helanthrium tenellum. Again, this is the Tropica 1-2 grow. Aquascaping glass pipework set, CO2 drop checker, twin star sterilizer, Aquario Neo diffuser there with a pressurised CO2. This is the Tropica soil, but this is the powder type, so it's a finer grain size, which is perfect for the fine root structure of the Tropica 1-2 grow tissue culture.
Cool. So after that lowdown, which is your favourite? If you had to choose.
The 1200 has the most potential, definitely. Yeah, I think the others, this is like great for instant impact.
Yeah.
This is only 5 weeks old, it's pretty much a full-on scape. This is great for those who want something more sustainable, slower growing, don't want to go down the soil route, budget friendly. This is the 600E twin star, so it's actually slightly less powerful, 33 watts instead of 45. So definitely more geared towards low maintenance, low energy. And then this is a classic, triangular layout, high impact colourful stem plants, immersed growth, classic kind of triangular, like I said. And then this for me is like really my kind of style, low maintenance but high impact, cosmetic sand foreground, beautiful stone and wood, and then we're relying on really slow growing, easy plants, apart from the Ludwigia palustris, which just gives us this bit of colour.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, keep on scaping.
So we've made it home now after a brilliant day out and a successful grand opening day for Scaped Nature. I highly recommend visiting, and even if you're not local, Norwich is such a lovely city, and where the shop is actually situated, it's in some nice hickledy-pickledy back lanes and only like a 2 or 3 minute walk from the city centre. So picturesque. Well, let me know in the comments down below which your favourite aquascape is out of the 4 main scapes there are actually at Scaped Nature. Let us know down below. If you did like this video, then whack that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel and you like this kind of content. And I shall see you in another video. Thanks for watching, see you later. It's all about shrimps, simply shrimps. Let's keep things shrimple with simply shrimps. Do 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 do. Yeah!